Happy 4th of July, everyone. I know I may not get too many people coming in, but I did get some skiing in today, and I needed to because, yeah, it's a holiday weekend, and when it comes to the holidays, especially summertime holidays, that's when the depression can really get up there, and the loneliness. Yeah, what was I gonna say? And I am going to be uploading the footage that I got from today, getting some skiing in. So that's going to take me a couple days to compile and put together. But I would like to say that yesterday I did an awesome group hike. Actually, I hosted a group hike and it went pretty well. But of course, being that it's the day after, and go figure, July 4th, no plans. And I knew if I was going to sit inside my apartment all day and do nothing, and a nice, beautiful day, that's when I knew my depression was going to kick in. I was going to start getting those intense feelings of loneliness. And so I had to come up here to Artist Point and get some skiing in. And it's that time of year too. Summertime, especially this time of year when for any of you cyclists out there, if you're a hardcore cycling fan, you probably know some of the big time names, of course the current names, but I started watching cycling back in the early 90s. And I bring this name up a couple of times in the video that I'm gonna be uploading. And like I said, it'll be up probably in a couple of days. And it's a really famous sprinter. And he went by the name of, I think his name was pronounced Jahalamadine Abdu-Japarah. That was his name. And his nickname was the Tashkent Terror. I guess he had a really intense sprinting style. And I'm going to see if I got any comments here. Hey, Mike Subs, Gazelle, and Tony Guerrera. I hope you guys are having a good 4th. And I know this was kind of a spontaneous live stream, and it's kind of cool because I never thought I would actually be able to get some signal up here. But it turns out that, yeah, I'm actually able to get some signal up here. And hopefully, if I come back up here in a couple of days, I might be able to do some live streaming while actually skiing. But it depends on if the snow lasts, because it's melting out pretty quick. So I've got to remember that my sunglasses are here. So I'm going to walk down here a little ways. And this is kind of a cool area. If you guys are familiar with the Mount Baker ski area. Okay, I don't want to go down in there. Okay, you see that there? That could be anywhere between 5-10 feet deep. So I'm going to keep my distance away from the rocks. And as you see me walk down here, this is a pretty popular run that goes towards Chair 1. So I'm up here, as you can see, and not much snow left up in this particular area, but up where if I look that way, yeah, so let's see. Yes, they had so much snow up here this past season that's why it's taking a long time for it to melt out. And this is actually a little unusual because usually this snow in this area, it's usually gone by this time of the year. But not this year. Snow here will probably last for another couple of weeks or so. So I'm just kind of walking further down here. And let's see, so like I said, if you're just joining in, I got a good 3.5 hours in of jogging, carrying my weight, carrying my pack, getting in a couple of laps of skiing, and just kind of developed, you guys will see in the video, kind of had this mentality. I call it what's called the Abdu mentality. And that was like short for Abdu-Japarah. And you're probably wondering, why am I talking about a cycling sprinter back from like the early 90s? I mean, it's like 2021. Shouldn't I be like focusing on like the likes of Mark Cavendish, Caleb Ewing, Marcel Kittel? But no, I guess it's the fact that this Abdu-Japarah guy was just like insane. I mean, like all he focused on was just getting to the line. And I guess a lot of people didn't really like his style. So I don't necessarily want to adopt the style of skiing where it's like I'm making people uncomfortable, but it's just kind of like that mindset that when I'm going on conditions as you can see here, the snow was about, I would say the snow was about this rough. So you can see here, the snow is not, you can see the snow is pretty rough here. And trying to go, over 40 miles an hour on these kinds of snow conditions can be a little challenging, especially when you're really rusty. Because I've only gone, today was my second day skiing since the lifts closed. Normally I have about 30 to 35 days in of spring and summertime skiing. So I'm usually up to speed, but not this year because I've been doing a lot of hikes. And that's really unusual because prior years, let me catch up on some people here. Make sure I've got, hey, Leanne Richer. Yeah, I'm doing good. And Icky Sticky Oils. Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe up here. And up there, up above me, is actually the road that goes to Artist Point. And it's close to traffic, which is actually kind of nice because that's, well, I was able to get a good walk, jog in as I'm carrying my skis, getting in some skiing. There's no traffic, so it's just pedestrian traffic or cyclists if they want to go up there. And that's right above me. And they're actually, they're waiting for the snow to melt because they're going to hopefully fix the road. And then it'll be open to traffic probably by August maybe. But in the meantime, it's the perfect road to get that jog in or that cycling ride in. Oh, let's see. Icky Sticky Oils. Let me see if I can see this. Let me, before it goes on here. No. Let's see. Because I just got a spring, summertime skiing. Oh, yeah. I would have to look back on that video. I think you mentioned something, but yeah. I can't, that video, that being ugly video, I can't believe it's been, how long has it been? Over 3 months since I made that video. And yeah, let's see. How many hikes have I been on since the making of that video? 15 hikes or so, and I've hosted 3 of them. And actually yesterday, if you're Lake Serene, you may not know what I'm talking about if you're not from Washington State, but Lake Serene, it's a really popular hike. And I hosted a group hike, and about 31 of us went up to the lake. We took a quick dip, or at least a few of us did. The water was probably about 45, 48 degrees, so it wasn't the warmest water. So about maybe 5 or 6, let's say about a handful of us went into the water, but it wasn't quite warm enough to spend any prolonged time in there. And I'm hoping to head back up there in a couple of weeks. But like as you guys can see, when I see snow in the middle of summer, it reminds me of what I'm really missing out on. And it doesn't mean I'm going to stop going to my group hikes. It just means I may have to try to get a little bit more skiing in, because that's my favorite time of the year to ski is during the summer months. You don't have to wear a jacket. You don't have to wear ski pants. And I was actually skiing in my cycling gear. So I was like cycling jersey, cycling shorts. So yeah, it's like, there aren't too many times of the year where you can essentially ski in shorts and a t-shirt. And that's when the skiing becomes really fun. Skiing may not be powder, may not be that blower powder into your, the face shots and whatever else it may be. But let's see. Yes, I would have to agree. Leanne Richard, do I play any video games? Video games, let's see. The ones that I do play are really old school. They're like Mario Brothers, Junior Pac-Man, Paperboy, Missile Command. But I don't play much of like, I guess what you would consider like hardcore gaming. Like, what is it? I don't even know my video games from like the 2020s. It's like Call of Duty. I think that's the one that comes to mind. What else is there? I don't know I'm not up to date on gaming these days. I'm just more of like the old school games, like the Atari system, the original Nintendo, maybe even the Super Nintendo. And that's about the extent of my gaming, because it's like right now I'm gonna walk down here a little ways, because I feel like I'm just kind of walking back and forth. I might as well show you guys a little bit of what's further down here. And I'm gonna have a difficult time if the sun's reflecting off of my face. That's kind of why I typically like to wear sunglasses. And so I'm hoping, it's funny, like I say to myself, maybe I need to get Botox and fix like that part of my forehead, because I feel like that makes me look like I'm in a bad mood. I've noticed in some of my videos, I feel like I'm trying to correct that, because I don't like to look like I'm always in a bad mood. So I'm coming down here a little ways. I know it's probably, the sun's probably right in you guys' eyes. So I'm gonna see, as you can see here, more rocks here. Okay. Oh. I think that's about as far as I'm gonna go, because it looks like I would be walking on in some snow bridges underneath there. So yes, cozy afternoon. It is beautiful up here. Yes, I know. Cesar Hernandez. Yeah, I know. It's like I just don't like that look that I get on some of my videos where it's like I'm like it looks as if I'm in a bad mood, but I'm trying to like keep it so like I actually so like I'm not like misleading you guys with my facial look. Like, watch, now I'm going into the sun, so now I'm just having to squint, but it's probably easier on you guys because the sun's not directly in the background. So I'm just gonna kind of walk back without twisting an ankle here. And then I'll show you guys some of the scenery here. Okay, I'm gonna come back up here, get back into the shade. As you can see, I'm not looking into the camera, because otherwise I'd be looking into the sun. So let me get back up into the shade here. It is bright up here. Okay. I'm a little fatigued from not only the hike yesterday, but from skiing and doing a couple laps today. So catch my breath here a little bit. I'm gonna sit on this rock here. I think this is a safe, no, that doesn't look so safe. Yeah, I gotta pick the right spot. I don't wanna sit in the rock. Okay, here we go. Come over here. There we go. Oh. Safety. All right, let's catch up and see who I'm missing here. All right. Okay, so it looks like I've got Greg. Let's see. Make sure I think I've got some Greg Descent or Descent. I hope you're doing good. Ellen Oakland. I hope you're doing good. I don't know if I can. None of your business. Cozy afternoon. Okay, I think I'm getting through everyone. Cesar Hernandez. Yeah, I'll show you guys. He wants to see more of the view, so I'll show you guys more of this view up here. Yeah, this is Andreas Helsing. Happy 4th of July once again to all of you out there. Making sure I'm not missing anyone here. Okay, so it looks like I think I'm all caught up, but so yeah. Okay, so I am gonna slowly make my way back up to the roadway, because I just wanted to kind of share with you guys this scenery down in here. This is really unusual. July 4th, and there is still snow down through here. And up there is the road to Artist Point. So I'm gonna make my way slowly back up to the car, and then I will sign off and then call it good. But like I said, I'm gonna be uploading the video within the next, probably tomorrow or the day after. And yeah, it's gonna be getting some skiing in, and you'll hear me refer to this Abdu Japarov character Nah, I shouldn't say that. Abdur Japarov, because I did. When I first got into cycling when I was 18, when I did my first race, he was like the man. He was like this. He was like he like won the points jersey like in '91, and I think he won it from like the years of like '91 through '94. He won the points jersey in the Tour de France. Jahalamadine Abdur Japarov, and this is a time of year when the skiing gets really bumpy and the conditions don't get so friendly. And I'm just thinking, okay, I've got to hit those cycling sprinting speeds, or else it's not a good day. So I call it like the Tour de France fever, whether I'm cycling or skiing. Just kind of like, how fast can I get up that hill, and then how fast can I hit, down a certain part of the ski run or the run itself. Okay, so now this is going to be a little interesting because now I've got to walk my way back up this hill right here, getting down it. Yeah, so I know I get that. I Greg the sound. I think you mentioned that. Yeah, and I've wondered about that. Yeah, so I've been really curious if people do think like when I'm just walking by and I'm like looking, the sun's in my eyes, I'm like frowning. If people think I'm like looking at them in a mean way when I'm really not. So I don't know, but you guys are gonna see me try to walk up this snow slope without constantly sliding backwards. And by when I do get to the top, I figured that'll be a good time to probably call it good on this 4th of July live stream here, just a little bit below Artist Point. Oh, Pisgah, yes, I am plenty warm. I know you see snow in the background, but believe me, it is plenty warm up here. It's probably upper 60s, but when you have the sun reflecting off the snow, it probably bumps the temperature up another 5 to 10 degrees. It's actually got a nice little breeze up here right now, so it's actually kind of pleasant because it was a little warm a couple hours earlier. So there you have it. There's some more scenery. All right. Yeah, yes. I know. It's like maybe I am. Well, I do get my body temperature does warm up pretty quick when I'm exercising, so that kind of helps too. But I'm making my way up. This is actually pretty easy. I thought this was going to be a lot more challenging to get back up. Now, what I do have to be careful of is people up there, sometimes they'll walk along the side of the road and they can kick like rocks or bigger stones. So I got to kind of watch myself down in here. So that's kind of why I'm walking more towards the right side up here. Dang, I'm like, if this snow is still around in a couple of days, I may have to like take a little lap down here on my skis and just see how good the snow skis. But I think the better place to do that would be up where they have like a pond skim. They're doing like a pond skim up there right now, but it's so many people, and there's a line I want to take through it, but I would be coming in way too fast. And there's like a big party going on. I don't know anyone. I'm not too keen on showing up to a party where I don't know anyone. And so I figure I might come here early morning and see if I can get some good speed going. Because after all, I've got that Tour de France fever. I've got to be hitting those lower to middle 40s, upper 40s on these bumpy conditions. So I'm coming up here. Okay. Make sure who am I missing here? Am I missing anyone here? All right. JP, what about name? Happy 4th of July to you, name. To JP, what about, let's see, am I missing anyone else? Cesar Hernandez, Susan Smith, to answer your question, no, I have not taken a DNA test. Well, I have taken one that just kind of measured like what kind of muscle fibers I have, and it's more like right in the middle. I'm not going to be a sprinter, and I don't have like endurance. It's more of like in between. So I'm not going to be a world-class sprinter, but I'm not going to be a world-class endurance athlete either. It's going to be like in the middle. The weather is great. It is in the middle 60s, maybe upper 60s, light little breeze, as you can see, mostly sunny. So yeah, it's basically the perfect day to be up here. So let's see, who else? Am I missing anyone up here? Am I missing anyone else? Yeah, so like I said, I kind of want to, this is a spur of the moment, because I figure by the time I get my video uploaded, it's going to be a couple days after today. So I figured, why not? Let's do a live stream and let's say happy 4th of July to all my viewers out there. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm at the same time, as I'm walking along, I might as well kind of show you guys the scenery up here. Yeah, oh, that was pretty cake walking up that slope. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult. Yeah, it's right here. Yep, well, I am pretty much up to where I started from. So I don't know, what can you do? Like, if you were to ever come here as a tourist and you've never seen snow in the middle of summer, but you don't have skis, let me show you something that you can do and that you don't need skis. So one thing that you can do is you can get on your butt, and I'm gonna make sure my pockets are zipped up. It's called glissading. So I'm gonna get over here. So this is what you can do. You don't need to have skis to play on the snow. But I'm gonna get over here. I'm not gonna get too far up, but I'm gonna get right over here, and it's just called glissading. So what I'm doing, what I'm doing is I'm gonna show you something that's, a lot of hikers do this when they hike on snow. And you just get slide down. It's like, I gotta show you guys from higher up. That's why hikers like to hike on snow, even if they're not carrying skis. So if you ever visit an area where there's snow and it's safe to do so, that's the main thing. You gotta make sure that you're being safe. You gotta, take precautions. Like here, there's really nothing that I'm gonna run into or fall off of. So let's say you decide to make a trip to Artist Point and you find a snow patch like this. I'm coming up here. I'm gonna come up here. I'm close to the top here. So I'm getting up here. So this is actually gonna be a little bit of a rush. Oh yes, thank you, Greg Desant. Yeah. See if I can. Let's see. Yeah. So I am gonna show you guys just how much fun you can actually have without needing to have ski equipment. So you guys ready? Glissading. This is glissading. So I'm gonna show you guys. Right down. Ready? Here we go. Oh, that was so fun. Hikes are worth it. And I know video talking about this, because it's going to take me quite a while to probably develop those like one-on-one friendships. It's going to take me a little longer than probably a lot of people out there, just for the fact that I am older. I'm in my middle 40s, and I've been pretty much a loner for pretty much all of my 40s. I've been a loner. So that's why I may be at a disadvantage versus, like, say, some other people out there who seem to be doing a lot better when it comes to making friends. But it's just some of it's my age, and a lot of it's just inexperience. Like I said, I've been a loner for pretty much all of my 40s. All of my 40s I've been a loner, so a lot of it's just inexperience. So it's going to take some time, but yes, the group hikes are worth it, because the more I meet people, the more I get to know them. I figure that becomes a little easier. And so I'm going to go back up here again, and I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do some glissading. So this is what you guys can do if you ever find snow and you don't have ski equipment. So I'm going to come up here, all the way up to the top here. All right. So you see, it's like sledding. Basically what you're doing is you're sledding, but you're just doing it on your clothes. You don't need a paper bag or anything. So you guys ready? All right, here we go. Let me rest a little bit. Let's see. That's not fun. Let's see. Oh, I gotta do that again. How often do I get to slide on my butt down a snowy, slow slope? On live video. That doesn't happen very often. So I gotta make use of this. I gotta just really make use of this opportunity here. And what it's doing is this is another way to get rid of or to help with depression. Now, I know all of you out there don't have access to snow, but it doesn't take much. And I know depression can come in various degrees. Like some people can't even roll out of bed. They don't have the energy to get out of bed, to even get out of their room, or even step out of their house or apartment. So that's the thing. That's where it becomes really challenging. But if you can just somehow, it's like I wish there was a way to like really get to those people who are really in that deep down depression. And I'm talking like super deep down depression. And I've gotten there I've gotten to that point a few times myself, where I pretty much didn't step out of my apartment the entire day. And that would have been today if I didn't come up here. That would have been easily what would have happened if I didn't come up here. Because yeah, the 4th of July, it's kind of a sensitive time for me, because everyone's with their buddies, barbecuing, and they're with their families. And especially coming out of a pandemic, that's when things are really, this is like the year. It's like probably massive parties going on. And so I knew I had to come up here. So like I said, this is how you can kind of beat depression, beat the loneliness from becoming to the point where it just further feeds your depression. So you guys ready for another slide down this slope here? Ah, man. Geez, that's now I'm all kind of wet, but yeah. Trooper, say, Leanne Richer, happy 4th. Felicia is here. Happy 4th to you. Who else am I missing here? I think I probably missed a few people because I've been so busy doing my Trooper Camo. JP, what about Pisgah? Happy 4th of July to all of you. So let's see, what do I want to do? I'm gonna walk back down here. Okay, so this is getting to be about 30 minutes. I'll figure I'll make it about I'll do about a 40-minute live stream. I'll probably cut it out because I want to make sure I start driving before the sun gets at that angle where it becomes difficult to see when driving. So I'm gonna probably cut this video. I'll probably do another, I'll do another 10 or so minutes, and then I've got to really head back down from the mountain, so that way I'm not driving at that time of the day where it's difficult to see, because that gives me a lot of anxiety. And so I'm gonna come back down here into the shade, because I know I might be missing a few of you who are coming in, and it's hard for me to see the screen. So let me come down here. All right, so am I missing anyone here? Okay, so let's see if I'm missing anyone here. Okay, so Romsa's calling. So Romsa's calling. Happy 4th to you. Now I know some of you, I know I'm saying that, and some of you are probably in different parts. A lot of you are probably in different parts of the world, different countries. So if it's not a holiday for you guys, well, happy Sunday. I'll just say happy Sunday to those of you who are not in the United States. So if you are, happy 4th. If you're not, well, happy Sunday, or whatever other holiday you guys may be celebrating. So I'm gonna come down here. Oh, another thing you can do if you don't have skis, and it's kind of fun, but it does require a little bit of balance, and you wanna make sure you don't trip and fall. It's just kind of like letting yourself slide on the snow when you're on your shoes. Woo! Like fancy footwork. Woo! Yeah. That's another thing. That's another thing you can do with your shoes when you're sliding down the snow. And then of course I'm going to come off this. See this rock here? I'm going to step on this rock. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oop. All right, so I'm gonna hop off. That looks like a good stable spot right there. Just kind of. All right, looks like from Spain, Nova Amor, to Australia. So happy Monday morning already. Wow, I guess I should say happy Monday to some of you. As you're about to see, I'm about to make a leap from this rock onto the snow. That's actually a good workout. Kind of like doing leg press. That's a good way to substitute doing leg press, is find yourself a good soft surface. Find yourself a surface that's about a couple feet above. Step up onto it. And then as you see, I'm stepping up onto it. I'm gonna get myself in a stable stance. And then I'm just gonna kind of jump and then use the strength of my legs. That's like the best substitute for leg press. Johnny Guitar, Tuesday. What? How can it be Tuesday? Are you sure about that? Okay, it's Sunday now. I would think Monday is about the latest it could be anywhere, but I don't know. Oh yeah. So let's see, who am I missing here? So I got Johnny Guitar, Greg DeSant, Jim D. Happy 4th of July, or happy Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure where you're maybe at. Let's see. Nova Amor. Happy Monday, I guess is what you're telling me. Yeah, Cesar Hernandez. Yeah, it's 6:13. Dang, it's already 6:13. Whoa, yeah. I definitely do have to start slowly making my way up, because the worst time to drive, I think, especially when you're driving in a lot of trees, is right from between 7:30 and 8:30. That's because if someone's jogging or cycling, they look like a silhouette, and it can be very hard to see, and it just gives me a lot of anxiety. So I'm just gonna start making my way up here. You're in Vietnam. All right. Ocean Lover, happy 4th, Pete Durr. Pete Durr, yep, at Heather Meadows. I figured you'd probably know that. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably getting some people who are locals up here. Yeah, Pete Durr, happy 4th. Heather Meadows, right down below me. Oh, someone's asking me a question here. Let me see. Leanne Richard, do you have any advice for winning competitions? Well, how can I say this? I know what helped me a lot is focusing on my goals. Because what really tripped me up, especially in cycling, when I first started bike racing, especially when I was 18, I would get really intimidated in seeing people with their expensive bikes and their huge legs, really muscular, their veins showing. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, how am I going to compete against these people? And you've got to focus on your goals. Don't worry about what another person, what their equipment is like, or what their body, what their legs, or what they look like. You really got to focus more on yourself, because really, think of it as competing against yourself. Happy 4th, Nelson Muntz. Happy 4th. So, like I'm saying, it's really about kind of just getting in the zone and not really worrying about so much about your competition. Because I know I used to get made fun of when I first got into cycling with some of my roommates. They would be like, Donnelly, big legs, you have big legs. And they were being sarcastic, because I was skinny. When I first got into bicycle racing, when I was 18, 19, I was really skinny. And I mean, I'm talking super duper skinny. And the thing is, I didn't have any power in my legs. So I was getting dropped on the hills. I was getting dropped by people that weighed 60, 80 pounds more than I did. And that was just because I had no power in my legs. I was like, I mean, here I am. Sally Button. Hello. Happy Sunday, Monday, whatever day may be over. I think, no, is it Sunday in England? I think, I don't know. But going back to what I was saying, is I was one of the weakest kids growing up in school. I was like the weakest in my grade at one point. So a lot of it's just kind of like getting into the zone. But as far as like more like how to win like a certain particular kind of competition, well, I need to start competing again. But a lot of it's just proper training, proper rest, proper nutrition. And really, nutrition, that's a big thing. Because I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm really trying to lose some body fat. And you guys will probably hear me in my upcoming video. You guys will hear me mention that I'm kind of getting annoyed with having a little bit of difficulty losing weight. But losing that bit of weight is going to make me faster in the uphills, and it's going to help me skiing. So I think I just saw someone say like, yeah, fireworks are going like crazy. Yes. Oh yeah, what? Well, Roshni Gandhi, to answer your question, for lunch, I pretty much try to eat fish, rice, or sushi. Pretty much something that's got more protein and not as much carbohydrate. And I'm trying to limit my sugars. Because really, I want to lose this belly fat I've got going on. It is kind of annoying. I mean, can you imagine that? When I was like in my teens and early 20s, I wanted to gain weight so badly because I was so skinny. Now I'm wanting to lose weight. And it's just like, when I got on the scale this morning, I was like, gosh, dang it, stupid weight. Russ Bus. Thank you, Russ. Hope you're doing good wherever you're at. Happy 4th or happy Sunday. I know some of you are not in the U.S., so just wanted to acknowledge you. Let's see, I'm going to cut this video pretty short. No, I'm not going to join no pill community. That's, I got to fight till the very end. I'm going to fight it till the very end. There is no pill community. There is no pill community for me. It's going to be willpower to the very end. That's all I need, willpower. No pills for me. Whether it's internet pills, pharma pills, spa. There you go. Spa's got the idea. So now I'm going to make my way up to the top. Actually, let's see if I'm Omar Agueda Centeno. Welcome, Ellen Oakland. Well, guys, I'm going to slowly make my way up. And I mean it. I'm going to cut this short. So I'm going to kind of say my goodbyes here. And I thank you all for joining in on this 4th of July live stream that I am so glad that it turns out that I've got the awesome reception to be able to pull something off. So thank you to all you people out there for being supportive, highly encouraging, kind of getting me through these challenging times. Like I know I say that in a lot of my videos, but kind of wanted to say that as a live stream. So I'm gonna let you guys say your goodbyes as I kind of say my goodbyes in a slow pace manner here. And when I get to the top, I will be signing off. So just kind of let you guys, peace out, name, Russ Bus. I'll see you guys in the next live streaming video. Wish you guys a happy weekend or a happy work week, depending on where you're at. And looks like I am coming up to that 40-minute marker here. Greg Dressant. Bye, Greg. Bye, everyone. Thank you all once again for being there and for being amazing. And I thank you And with gratitude, I am now signing off. Until next time, I will see you guys later.